looking to try to get off to a very, very good start on this pistol round. Initial flash up in towards upper, and Steel is just going to jump straight out there into a couple of CTs. The rest of Chaos now starting to drop straight down the vent, but Vanity's been left behind.
Jonji jumping down into the vent. The rest are going to follow him. Vanity does have to struggle here against Yuri. Quite low on HP, and perhaps a wise decision to back away there. The rest of FURIA starting to make their way down to B, but to be honest, that's not a bad start for Chaos. A good strat. They get into the site quite quickly, get the bomb plant down early. They've done a lot of damage to the FURIA players, and even despite the fact that they've lost 2, there's still a chance with the fact that this timer is ticking away so quickly. Chaos, if they can find 1 or 2 quick picks, the grenade's going to go through from kohokohdat, and now it's all onto Jonji. But that timer is the major factor. The defuse kit not on right now for FURIA, so it's going to be a 10-second defuse, and it doesn't really matter too much, I guess, when Jonji's dead. Chaos Esports
Waiting for some potential pushes. Waiting for FURIA to over-aggress, because they're the ones that really need to make something happen in this 4-on-2, and they were starting to do so. kohokohdat finds a nice timing with that MP9. Henny as well, outside of Heart, is actually ripping all of Chaos apart. A 3K for him, and that's just fallen apart.
Yeah.
Chaos failed to convert that 4-on-2.
with the MAC-10s leading the charge into the bomb sites.
Really want to try and break the money here, and they go straight into that upper bomb site. Already some sharp entries in there from Chaos, and they've secured control of the site. They're going to try and get that bomb plant, but not covering Heaven off just yet, as that smoke only does just land. Good cover from Steel, making sure Art can't sneak through the smoke. Henny left on his lonesome in a 1-on-3.
You almost get the sense now that the timer has probably ticked away a little bit too far for Henny, and I think he's going to have to give this one up, looking to grab the AWP, but that's actually kind of baited him. And Steel, I mean, just to
repurchase weapons by throwing them away.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to be honest, I'm actually liking what I'm seeing so far from Chaos. I think they're working the map really nicely. Yep. They're not over-committing to anything, and they're keeping FURIA guessing. This anti-eco perhaps not going as cleanly as they would have liked it to have, though. It does start to turn back over to Chaos Esports Club. Leaf and Jonji doing a good job of salvaging things. Yuri is the last alive USP in hand for FURIA. Chaos do lose a couple of guns there, but end of the day, they are on the T side. It's not the biggest of issues at the moment, as long as they get the round win on the board, which they've been able to do. This, though, is going to be the gun round coming for FURIA.
And it does look like that's what he's angling for. Over towards Squeaky, but he's starting to slow things down. Chaos very much grouped in towards the lobby. Might be going for an uppers execute, and that's exactly what comes out.
And he's in the perfect spot to deal with. There's a double kill already for him, maybe even 3 on the cards, but it'll be Art to actually clean up Zeppa. The trades are coming through, though, from Chaos. Vanity and Leaf doing a fantastic job, and that's 4-2 for Chaos. It looked dangerous for a moment. In the piece, this time not at all. Vanity waiting on outer, looking for anyone peeking. kohokohdat and Vinny go down, though, and Steel and Leaf have opened up the door again. It seems like Chaos are continually able to find these late round, mid-round kind of a picks that swing things back in their favor.
Not completely in their favor just yet, but Henny missing that shot does actually apply a little more pressure to the man. He's going to cop an HE nade. Leaf's got him locked in the corner. He's just got to buy time.
Well, it's on to Steel now. Leaf can't do too much. Henny coming in to assist on 3, and Steel pretty much has to hit a couple of clean shots here. He doesn't have any util. That's a great start. Smoke's down for his position, but a good spam. Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting it from Henny with the USP, to be honest, but that's exactly what we got.
Now it's up to Chaos to really respond. They haven't got any map control at this point. Chaos well aware that that pressure was over there towards outer, and another 2-pick for Art. This pressure really doesn't let up.
Might get one more. Leaf just dancing around on the ladder. Will take the peek. He's flashed himself in there. That's a bit of damage onto Art. Still has the bomb to collect in T-spawn, but Art is putting on a bit of a clinic at the moment. There is not really a whole lot that Steel's going to be able to do about this one, but he's going to be hoping to at least get some economic damage out, and he does. kohokohdat drops. Finny dancing around in Annex, and he'll go down as well. This is really important, critical damage from Steel. It at least means that Chaos doesn't go out of this round with nothing. Can't find any more, though. Yuri will take the ace from Art. I think we're in the eye of the storm, and we'll wait for FURIA to begin their retake on this B bomb site. You still have Yuri at the moment looking around on upper, so I wonder what's going to happen here. He's cleared that area out, but in the meanwhile, the rest of FURIA is trying to make something happen on the B side, and they are just getting wrecked by Zeppa. Nice headshot onto kohokohdat to follow up the initial kill. And Yuri, well, he did his job. He checked out. There wasn't much there, but not much he can do from here, as the rest of the round will most likely be a bit of a struggle for him. And that's not going to make life any easier at all, because John G rolls up from secret and finishes that kill off as well.
To keep it competitive.
Can they win in any? At the moment, Chaos is looking like they're going to win everything. This is different, though, from FURIA. Push on toward outer. Vanity, not aware of it at the moment, but keeping an eye on things. Art's gone down, and that is going to leave the door open for Yuri. Farmas in hand. He's going to get two, but the trades, they were going to be good. But Vinny somehow survives. He's like Neo, dodging the bullets. John G needed to find that frag. Now it's just Vanity. Luckily, Vinny's quite low, but kohokohdat cleans it up, and that almost looked good for Chaos.
Yeah.
They start to creep out onto the A-bomb side. It's a contact play more than anything else, but Steel's gathered so much information that there's no one in Annex. Not that that matters. kohokohdat, a triple kill. Steel, Zephyr, and Leaf all go down from the rafters. And Vanity, well, he tries to do his best, but once someone's gotten a triple kill on the other team, it's always hard to bring that one back. Yeah, but Chaos have won with weaker weaponry before. HG nade just a little bit awry from Henny, and Chaos do not want to slow down at all. Henny is going to have his work cut out for him here. Big spray, John G bouncing up and down. He's going to get one before dropping. kohokohdat does rotate quickly. That's a great call from FURIA. Good rotation. That'll be that for Chaos, I dare say. 8-7 in the first half. FURIA do end up salvaging it.
They've made their way straight towards outer. A lot of players dropping towards Annex, actually wrapping Heaven. FURIA are all over the place at the moment.
Steel has himself a couple of guns in hand. The duelie's going to town. Leaf as well. It's a kill. John G involved in the mix. It's looking good for Chaos on the pistol round. Quickly down towards the B-bomb sites. Vinny and Henny trying their best to hold off, and that's fantastic. The trades are good, but still decent. Vinny nearly clutches it out for FURIA. But Vanity certainly has something to say about that one. It was maybe a bit too close for comfort for Chaos. A lot of punching power. Too much utility.
So they're looking for some duels toward outer. Not going too well for them. Vanity's getting good value out of that scout. Art's got a good timing here to walk out upper, but it seems like they're getting shut down a little.
Yeah, Zephyr doing some good work with that M4. Needs to have the impact. John G as well from us in hand. So rifles are going to work at the moment for Chaos, but John G can't get too much more done. Rotation starting to come in for Chaos. But Zephyr also drops. Now it's a couple of AKs against an MP9 and a scout, and that's not too favorable. Leaf does lose a bit of HP, but kohokohdat is stuck behind the pillar on the site. He'll manage to fight his way out of it. Leaf does fall, and I think Vanity's going to give this one up. It was such a good start for Chaos, but the blistering pace from FURIA really seems to be...
So how does Chaos respond now that they're on that double eco? See if you could chip some damage away before you try to put together a much better gun round in the next one.
Who says you can't get it done with what Chaos have got in the back pocket right now?
FURIA's just running into a crossfire at ramp, and that's gone fantastic for them.
It's disappeared! The round's disappeared. Where did it go?
Well, just walking out that squeaky door smoke and looking for an entry.
Definitely not going to be expecting this if you're Chaos, but he is spotted out. So no harm done for the CT side so far. John G pressured at the moment. kohokohdat does want to get aggressive, and he looks for the entry onto Rafter. Zephyr, a little bit too good. Double kill for him. And Steel holds strong on the trade. It's a good round so far from Chaos, especially when you consider Vanity even has himself a scout. He saved that through from the last round.
He's 2 HP at the end of the day. If he's not cutting some corners and taking some risks here in this round, he's got no chance of winning it in the first place. Failing to jump there might make things difficult, though.
Oh, they might line up for him if he's a bit lucky. Oh! Could have been scary had Vanity copped the headshot, but Chaos will get over the line with a couple of guns still alive. All angled, and it's really going to be on Chaos to ensure that they don't drop the ball here, and they can win the aim duels. 10 seconds left. FURIA, I mean, when are they going to come? They have to go now. I think time's starting to run out a little bit too much. Bomb plant, surely not possible, but it does go down just in time. Henny He's got it on the floor, but he's lost Yuri. It's all onto Henny now. No armor, glass cannon AWP, and his position more or less known. Chaos have lost a few guns, but they definitely want to ensure that they don't lose the round. Defuse is on. Leaf's just going to stick it. Vanity watching. And Henny won't even peek through. So FURIA will let that round go by the wayside, but they've done more than enough damage. Like to back off. I don't know what he's going to do. Does he re-aggress? Could find the timing here if he does. kohokohdat checks the corner. Leaf's gone a little bit too early. He's fired a couple of shots. Does just get away with his life, but the real damage is coming from Zeppa and John G, the players on the A bomb site. And that's a great flash, but an equally great response from Henny. Now Steele will try to salvage things, and he does very well to do that. 24 and 17. He won't find his 25th, but he's given the numbers advantage to Chaos, and Vinny just walks back up onto the A bomb site. Easy as you like for Zeppa. Another double for him this round. 13 and 11.
It's dead in the first 20 seconds, and it looks like it's heading that way again, Jordan.
Honestly, seeing that much fire in a nuclear power plant probably isn't my idea of a good time, but this might not be for Zeppa until he eventually clues on to what's happening, and Art does fall through the smoke. Can't get too much done. Great work. Steele peeking off the back of a flashbang of some sort. And this round has really just fallen apart for FURIA. Leaf maybe a bit lucky to survive there, but covered off well by Vanity. And kohokohdat all of a sudden is like, guys, where have you gone? Everyone's dead.
Does it do a lot of work?
Great map control for Chaos.
3.4 for Art and Yuri.
Going to take a few gun rounds in a row to do that, to break the CT economy. Yuri copping a lot of damage. There's a hole in the smoke. John G had too many options there. And didn't land the first shots cleanly. That's been his undoing, but at least Steele's good enough to get the trade, which he has consistently done. Leaf down on the bomb site very quickly, though. Great rotation from Chaos, and that puts a stop to FURIA's charge. Zeppa's there as well, but Henny a double kill, and Art one as well. What is just going on here? Vanity now gets himself into a one-on-one, but he has control of the bomb. Art's up on A. Madness. It's just another one of those rounds.
A minute and 10 on the clock. I don't know if Vanity spotted him. I think it's been called to him by one of his teammates. The death chat there. And he's got the molly to flush him out of position.
Oh! He's got the molly to win the round!
Nicely done. That's 15 secured for Chaos. Bit of an anticlimactic end.
5-on-5, Art's gone through the smoke and he's just been blitzed by Steele. The man can't really put a foot wrong right now. He's hitting everything. Yuri does put a stop to the madness though. This would be a good show from John G though. Up inside of the smoke, Zeppa gets a double kill. Henny, he's deleted as well from the server. It's just fallen apart for FURIA. The map's over, Pilski. 1-on-3 for Yuri. He has to do something superhuman to keep FURIA alive in this map of Nuke, and Leaf spots him out, fitting an end to the map. Chaos 16-11, and they rampage through a Nuke.
Zeppa there, although looks like Chaos have decided against it as the smoke starts to come through. Vanity may just regret his decision to fall down, but he's going to be firing blind through the smoke now.
Indeed, well, Vanity, for the moment, is going to keep spraying a few bullets on in. FURIA have copped a lot of damage. Henny's low and Henny's dead. The grenade from Steele finds its mark. Art and Yuri also tagged up. Bomb plant looking to be denied right now. Quick push from Chaos, and they are not afraid at all of FURIA. Looks like it's another pistol, and a great start to the map for Chaos Esports Club. They are really ramping up in this series. B is open, but FURIA are going to commit to the A bomb site. This is massive from Chaos Esports. Could not ask for a better setup, but can they make it work? Execution has to be on point, and John G starts well. Art down. So too is Vinny, and he might even get Henny. No, that's going to be the job of Leaf. Either way, that is a mastermind, big brain rotation from Chaos Esports Club, and now FURIA are in all sorts of trouble. Bomb stuck in control of Chaos, and FURIA now have to commit to this site.
Steele, he just wants to take this fight. Now flashed in. He actually falls to a blind kohokohdat. John G able to go for the trade to find Yuri, but kohokohdat in a 1v2 is not looking likely. 42 seconds. He still needs to find where both the CTs are positioned. There's the first. Leaf in pit now. Just gets the pick, and that shouldn't be about all she wrote. kohokohdat gifted another opportunity. Leaf on the repick. Secures a third for Chaos, but it depends on if he gets found here. just playing in the tunnels. Oh, overstepping. Here's that utility. The flank comes through. Gets two. That's big on the flank. Bomb goes down. Vanity with one, and Leaf almost able to get everything in the round. John G on 15 HP to trade it out as Vinny was collapsed on.
Players get low, but they still get through the round. They still get a lot of value out of the gun in the game. Not so much for FURIA up against Chaos. And, to be honest, Chaos kind of making this look easy. FURIA are in a 2-on-3. Steel will fall. Henny's doing large amounts of work for FURIA at the moment. And finally, they'll be able to get a bomb plant down. And maybe even a winnable looking round for them.
Slow approach on the retake. Now, Leaf and Vanity do have some utility to play with, but the smokes, are they going to bother using them? Henny and Art just with a flash and beautiful crossfire. Leaf now knows the position of Henny, but just has to try to figure out Art. Oh no, Vanity's actually found that on the retake as well. It's going to go to the one-on-one. Henny does have the flash to play with, swinging wide, but just trying to buy as much time as possible there around New Box. Vanity unable to connect now, just finding him, unable to in that smoke, which ends up not working out. And it was an absolute cluster there, but Henny finds himself the 4K. One player on site. Let's see what Steel can do.
Get that pop flash ready for Zeppa. He won't even need it. He's gotten rid of Vinny, but and he's lurked in through the smoke. Steel seems aware of that prospect. He's gone and had a quick look back at construction, and he does at least get the info, if not the kill. Rotation still far away for Chaos, though, so this one a bit of a slower one.
They need to find Zeppa on site, and Yuri's going to do just that. So another 2vx scenario that's brought down to the 2-on-2. Let's see if Vanity and Leaf can get this one done. Vanity takes
this is dangerous.
Shot.
How's he done that? That's unbelievable, Vanity. The flick no scope, and he's gotten rid of Yuri. He's given the round to Chaos. That was sick.
Vanity.
Not under pressure at all, so they've rotated Zeppa back across toward A, although he's playing very passively, and this might work out nicely. Vinny's not going to check the angle. That's perfection from Zeppa. He's read it like a book. And now Leaf will hear kohokohdat dancing around on the bomb site, but 35 seconds, Henny needs to get here. And Leaf, if he can shut things down, will win the round for Chaos. He's going to try and bide his time, though, because John G still has to rotate up.
Through cups, through apartments. Leaf is just buying time, and FURIA, they know that he's still here in this position, but they're not giving him an inch.
Well, I don't think they've been able to get off the bomb site either. John G just gets cleaned up, but Leaf gets himself a one-on-one. He's got time to work with. Defuse kit, I think, was in the back pocket of his teammate, but it doesn't matter. kohokohdat wins it with the MAC-10, a really backwards and forwards round. Starting to become problematic, but to be honest, actually, maybe they do need to do something, because it's all onto Vanity, and that's a pretty crisp, sharp shot. He's got the smoke to stop the molly there as well, but he's lost Leaf. So FURIA are going to start to collapse on his position. You can see Vanity really feels like he's under pressure, pre-firing everything at the moment. Grenade goes through, doesn't do too much damage, but it's on Chaos. This rotation has to happen, and it does. Zeppa has got himself a 1-for-1. Your John G jumps right up on top of the boxes and gets deleted. FURIA are starting to make it work right now on the T side. Chaos, it almost seemed like they were going to make that sort of turn back on its head, but FURIA a little bit too good.
Snake some timing in behind the offense here, FURIA.
Going to need to, isn't he? Because there's so much pressure coming from Dignitas side, but Henny's ready and waiting, just hiding on the corner, watching.
Just waiting. He knew that that was coming.
See what Steel and Leaf are going to be able to do here. Can they crush the hopes of FURIA getting into the bomb site? They've played slow and steady. Yuri, I don't know how he's won that aim duel, but he has.
Ridiculous.
And Leaf is really just going to wait patiently to his death, to be honest, because eventually Yuri's going to come around and clear that area out. And now we see a little bit of the back and forth. FURIA definitely want to make sure they're dead.
It's about sending a message, Jordan. It's about letting Chaos know.
I'm all for that. John G will also lose his M4, so it's just going to be Zeppa to take the weapon through to the next round. It's not looking too crash hot for Chaos. And actually, in fact, he won't even save.
setup coming out. Steel as well is going to drop the smoke at the perfect moment. And in comes the wrap. Obviously, Leaf is going to be falling down to sight there. They're trying to get these entries through the smoke, but they have no idea that there's going to be 3 CTC. You got Steel baiting at the back, just trying to play as sneaky as he possibly can.
He's done it.
And FURIA don't know that he's here.
He's a ninja.
How's he done this?
The grenade's going through as well. Henny's almost dead. Steel
Oh,
and
he's got
Zeppa.
one.
They've got one each. And an AK for Steel. Oh, he's stepping up. Reminds me almost of Nifty, but this time with an AK. Right on top of the box, and Vinny has to clutch the 1-on-2. Jonji does maybe overcommit just a little bit, but Vinny still has to find Steel here. He has to collect the bomb in the next 30 seconds. And Steel is just waiting, watching, posted on this line. It's a game of patience, really.
Well, it's a very solid gamble because there's no way that Vinny's going to go for the rotation back through archers. He has to come from this direction, and it's just a matter of when. It has to happen. 10 seconds. Steel gets it, and the play works out. What a big brain maneuver on a lackluster bite. 31 HP remaining on kohokohdat.
Art's going to keep pushing as well into CT spawn. Could be pretty rough for him. John G sent out with a flashbang. He's going to get back, hiding away in that smoke and lock down construction. This is looking good for Chaos Esports. They've got a lot of util for the retake here. They've got control of CT. They've got Leaf working up Banana. They can come in and pincer the bomb site, but they do have to wait things out. There's a bit of util still popped down there by FURIA. Time starting to run down, and Vinny does catch Jonji. It's 3-on-3 for the retake.
Oh. Henny spotted on Banana side. Leaf, though, is going to be smoked off. So let's see. FURIA won't expect the dry push. kohokohdat's looking this direction, though. It's going to be the two-man peak. But the timing's found, and Leaf gets the double.
Oh, they've done
Final man found, and there's enough time to get on the bomb. There it is, the 8-7 half.
Perfect stuff from Chaos on the retake. They keep all 3 players alive. Not that it matters, because we go into half-time.
As you saw at the top of the screen. However, let's see where Chaos go. It looks like it's going to be a faster approach straight up Banana, but 3 defenders here to stop it.
Well, they're going to have to come scrambling back into the B bomb site. Leaf has already overrun kohokohdat, and a pistol round win here for Chaos Esports would get them off to a fantastic start in the second half, and it certainly looks like they're in that direction. Mac, all 3 B players have been overwhelmed. Yuri tries the standard FURIA gameplay, and that is pushing through a smoke. Hasn't worked out for him here. And I dare say Chaos are going to be starting off with a pistol.
Off the back of that great entry coming out from Leaf, the utility, everything fully pre-planned, and Chaos catch FURIA napping. Beautiful entries and a beautiful way for Chaos to start this half. So 9-7, if they can take this 2-0, I feel like
You can.
exactly.
In a round like this. And he's still got plenty enough. He only needs 5.
Well,
There's
there
one
it is.
for kohokohdat, and Zeppa drops early on in the piece. Chaos, this is dangerous. They can't afford to be dropping to these Deagles. They've let it slip a little bit. Leaf does salvage things. Art is on 14 HP, so he should be fairly easy to knock over, but all it takes is one more good shot, particularly onto Leaf. That molly, though, might just nip Art in the butt. It won't quickly enough. Steel has to deal with a 1-on-1, or 1-on-2 even, and that's not what he would have imagined doing. 4 seconds, 6 seconds, he has to plant the bomb, get it down on the floor, son. I think he's managed it just in time. Henny wraps around the corner, but Steel can't win the aim duel. Such an awkward spot to be in, and Chaos are going to lose the round. Henny's here waiting for some counter utility usage, though. 35 seconds, and Chaos are, well, it's just running all the way over to the A bomb site. John G keeping things interesting by roaming in through CT spawn as well. But Yuri shuts down 2. No way! That's unbelievable. The USP comes out. It's Zeppa. Has to get the bomb plant down and probably will before the rotation comes in. But where is Jonji? It's just a 1-on-2 right now. He is still sitting in CT spawn, and Zeppa is going to more or less have to do it himself. Jonji has to get a move on.
Well, that's it. It's planted in the shadows, and that's not going to be for Library. So Jonji needs to make his way through. Zeppa taking an aggressive line here over towards Diggity as Art, Henny looking to trade this one out, but Zeppa is on one, and there it is.
He doesn't need help.
kills, 4 kills rather, for himself in the round.
Side of the map, Chaos will start to work their way in. Steel posted, ready with a Mac-10. Pretty sharp indeed. Yuri goes down. And he's able to trade, though, and Steel does need to be pretty careful here. Just bouncing around in the sightline of that Deagle. Good molly goes through. This should be the end of Henny, and it is. Steel has the AK in hand, and he's sharp with that. But still, 2 players on the site to clear out. And do they expect the third? Yes, they won't fall for the Steel tactic. You can't beat them at their own game.
Smoke to Library as Vinny just tries to play some mind games here. And he's happy to give his life Should be able to buy up into the next regardless. No extra damage. And no... The slow re-aggression, but into Vanity, who had the advantage for the peak, but Art was just covered there by the car, rather, by the wood.
Well, Jonji's gotten across and he's quick, but Art actually does manage to get back around the corner. A second shot from him and Jonji, well, he's going to walk straight into the sight line of kohokohdat. This one hasn't quite worked out for FURIA. They've gotten a little bit too tricky, a little bit too fancy. And sometimes just a good old-fashioned couple of shots with the AWP that put you down. And in Banana, it's an AWPer's playground. See how much more damage Leaf can actually do here, though. He's got 24 seconds.
Which is,
nothing,
in the grand
really.
scheme of things, absolutely nothing. Let's see if he can carry the AK across. No, well, that's not going to happen. Henny puts a stop to it before he can begin.
And then you lose a couple of rounds. Let's say Chaos wins the next two. Furia's going to be broke. Well, maybe not yet.
Looks like Steel's going to be broken there. Very fast approach towards the B site. And will we see Art get overwhelmed? Drops the smoke for safekeepings, but just trying to play around it now. Gets another! Oh, it's a collateral. Zephyr and Leaf take it in one shot. Art is nuts.
That is Art, to be honest. That was beautiful. It's an uphill battle, really, it feels like, for both teams at the moment. Furia, because they have to catch up on rounds, and Chaos, because they have to break the economy. kohokohdat does a great job of just obliterating them. Oh, see you later. Goodbye, Chaos. Furia is back. It's 13-12. Neil's got the molly for Pit.
Great wall of smokes there, just in the perfect position, but that's going to be the bomb lost. Needs to be retrieved. Henny has something to say about it, and it's a beautiful 3K to follow.
Oh, dearie me, Mac. You really get the sense that the momentum has shifted. That's a 4K for Henny. He'll look for the ace, but he won't get there in time. kohokohdat finishes it. And Furia, what a mad string of rounds.
They've been so structured, so good at playing as a team so far. But Furia just managing to figure them out at the perfect time. And another found through the smoke. The aggression.
It's a good flash.
Works out.
Chaos need a bit of magic here. They're going to go into the CT spawn. That's where kohokohdat is. He's spotted and dealt with. No way! Leaf just bunny hopping around the corner. He's got two with the Tech 9. Flashes go flying through. Art has a lot to deal with, and that is a raw adjustment if I've ever seen one. But he'll still go down. B side is open, and that's good enough for Chaos. It was messy getting there.
CT, but full control of Banana. That's been cleared out. Jonji on the line. Not going to expect it, but he doesn't hit the trigger. I think he might have just been spotted. Yuri baits it out, and that's an opportunity, but Steel now going to be stuck in the corner. They're aware it's worked out. Steel. He's doing God's work.
I think they've won the round, Mac. I don't think he wins it from here. That's a good shot, Jonji. It's just trying to jump through the smoke. 14 up for Chaos. They strike back and cancel the momentum. Be very careful. 20 HP. All it's going to take is a tickle here from Vinny. And Vinny is watching the correct angle. Zeppa has been punished. Vinny's going to continue to push forward. He's right by the half wall. Cops a big chunk from the AWP. Spam continues to go through from Vanity, but no luck with the second or third shot.
Down to 10 HP, and Leaf now aggressing on the opposing side of the map, going back off the flash as Hanny. I don't think he's heard the drop, but he realizes the situation. Jump peaks as well, trying to re-aggress here, and it's all up to Vanity. Furia might put this on the 14-14. It's the nade from Henny to secure it in here, unless they go back dry to B.
Free smoke. kohokohdat's going to be flashed on through, but Zeppa dies. They haven't found Steel just yet, and Vinny's going to go running back through CT spawn. This could actually be a hugely powerful position for Steel if he gets his timing right, and he's going to have to because he's lost another teammate now. kohokohdat checks the angle, but Steel's too good this time, waiting for Vinny to re-peek. He's not there. Henny, though, watching through the smoke. Vanity and Leaf need to keep this one alive for Chaos. The molly's down on the site. Henny doing damage. Vanity gets aggressive. Good shot. Spins around. Knows Henny's in pit, but there's too many Furia players there, and it's 15 up. Map point now for Furia. Rounds, and we've just slowed things down in round number 30. Everything on the line for Chaos as they don't want to drop this map. But Zeppa rolls around the corner. Henny deals with him. Chaos just dry peeking. It's not working out for them. Henny has another chance, but Leaf does get the better of him this time. 42 seconds and time available for Chiefs to play with. Chaos, they're going to get themselves into the bomb site. Vinny 1-on-3. And Vanity's going to get the bomb plant down. Mac, I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to make it to overtime.
This is looking like OT, but if anyone can do it for FURIA, it's this man here. Vinny, 1v3, 1 flash, 1 nade, and 1 big dream. But there's also a big gun pointing in his direction, and that is going to be Steel, slapping him around with it.
For Chaos, it's high pressure for FURIA.
16 KOT as well is going to allow these double AWP setups to work, even if FURIA lose a round. So Chaos need to pick their battles wisely, and Art's gone on the aggressive, finding Zeppa early with, I believe, a boost over the wall. Jonji falls to an 8 as well, so that's going to be full banana control. Change in the momentum up towards the A side. It's a 2v5 already, and nothing's working out for Chaos in overtime. Yuri shuts down the final to a dig.
Oh man, this must be so frustrating, really, for Chaos, shouldn't it?
We are going to see the re-aggression into apartments. From Steel as well with a flash to enable the waterfall to come through. Vanity going down at Banana, trying to sell the fake, will force back the rotation. But Yuri at the ready, not going to be blinded, and he's going to do almost everything. Can he find Steel here?
Well, Steel's trying his best, still has 40 seconds, but won't win the aim duel against Yuri. USP too strong.
And Art's gone for the run boost. Hasn't quite worked out, but at least baits the shot and gains the angle. Nade into the perfect spot. Jonji wants to go through, and he's a madman. Somehow survives. And again, P250 pull out, but Art manages to single-handedly open up that B site. Bomber's going to be thrown across for now as we see the consistent aggression. Art with a third, and he's hungry for more. But up against Steel,
he's a man on a mission.
Another leaf.
I don't even know what to say about that. That was insane.
That was just pure disrespect, pure confidence.
But that is the kind of thing that Chaos cannot afford to let happen. FURIA now are going to be feeling it. They know they've got that lifeline. They've got the 2 rounds to play with here. 18-16. All it takes is 1 more round here for FURIA. Position to play from for Jonji. Here comes the re-smoke for CT. FURIA definitely gearing up for a B bomb site take, but do they know? Steel's going to be here in dark. When he gets across, Zeppa holds strong, a double kill for him, and Jonji hasn't even yet given away his position. 2 kills through the smoke. 1, in fact, was above it, but it doesn't matter. Chaos, they hang on. It's double overtime. Set as well. They're going to try and go back towards the B bomb site. Art creeping forward, being very sneaky, but Jonji, eyes like a hawk, spots him out, deals with him. Zeppa's hiding behind new box. kohokohdat has managed to get across, but look at this. Jonji's an absolute mad lad. Oh, he's done it all himself. Who cares? He doesn't need a team. It's Team Jonji at the moment in round 1 of the 2nd overtime. Chaos are going to have to give him a pat on the back. 2 players left for FURIA.
Contact the bracket. Yuri going to be spotted. Dry peeking, dangerous. Vanity wants it through the wall. He's going to flash himself onto the line, but the molly stops the peak for now, and P250 secures the kill onto the second. It's Leaf, actually, from the back to allow. Jonji plays ENCE. Push comes in, triple man setup. Does it work again? This time, all 3 invested deep into sight, and Zeppa kicks it off nicely. Vinny on the trade, but Jonji's here and fighting. It's a 2 for 2, but they have no idea that Steel's hiding on the back of sight. The trigger discipline, it's here, and he might be able to get some more. Oh, they didn't spot him, and it's going to be 2 for 3. Steel with the blaze.
That's huge from Steel. He's won the round for Chaos again. The exact same strategy. All you have to do is hide, ladies and gentlemen. Patience is a virtue. 2 seconds. There's no time for Yuri to plant the bomb. And Leaf, that adds insult to injury. Not that it matters. And being good at Counter-Strike. Because I know a few Joshes that are good at Counter-Strike.
Great CS players. Anyway,
that's a better
speaking
start.
of great CS players, FURIA, they have had enough, and they are not going to take the change in pace from Chaos lightly.
Hang on a second. Steel, he's got his PogChamp shoes on right now, but they've been blasted off by Art, so let's not get too excited just yet. 4 on 2 though. Zeppa and Jonji could really put the nail in the coffin of FURIA if they're able to find a way to win this one. Zeppa still has a grenade in hand, but he won't use it. Looks like he's going to flash himself through the smoke. Goes charging onto the bomb site. That won't work out too kindly. Jonji, 2 low HP players and kohokohdat on full, but this is such a risky position to play from. Really waiting for a mistake from FURIA. Smoke's going to fade. Surely he's dead here, and he is. FURIA will salvage 1 round in the half.
And Art's going on the hunt. He's halfway down Banana, but it's an earlier round approach towards the A site, straight up Diggity. A couple of smokes as well, but Yuri
Vanity, that's excellent. Another kill through the smoke. kohokohdat tries to hide behind it, but can't. It's not a brick wall. Carpets is dirty, but you can tell Chaos is well aware of that. Flashes are going through here from John G, trying to keep Furia at bay. Vinny's got himself one, but still 3 more to find, and John G's patience is rewarded. He's got his smoke down. Vanity sees Art. This is typical Art gameplay, jumping up above and below and around the smokes. He almost gets knifed. John G saves him the embarrassment of that, but it's 21-19. AK's in hand. Mac 10 for John G. Can you imagine buying a Mac 10 in overtime and you've got all the money in the world? He wants to make those entries happen. Steals wrapping around the back. I think they might be doing it. Vinny holding on the bomb side, but he'll fall. It's the Mac 10 coming up with the goods, and Steals in the position.
It's happening!
Oh, it's a 1-on-2. Art's got to keep it alive here for Furia, but Chaos Esports in the driver's seat. And they may be able to just kick it over the line here. Mac Art, he's going to go down. That's going to be it. Chaos Esports, they get the 2-0. And Furia go down to the lower bracket.